Hey team, welcome back to Trade the Fear, where we trade smart, stay calm, and grow together as a community. Today we're diving deep into MicroStrategy, ticker symbol MSTR, one of the most Bitcoin-heavy stocks on the market. It's a tech company, yes, but with over 500,000 Bitcoin on its balance sheet, it's basically become a direct play on crypto. So, with the stock closing at $341.81 today, and Bitcoin continuing to surge, the question becomes, is this the breakout we've been waiting for? A trap? Or the beginning of something much bigger? Let's find out using the Trade the Fear system, where we combine technical indicators, market psychology, and smart money signals to stay ahead of the crowd. Let's start with sentiment. The Fear and Greed Index is currently at 29, which puts the market firmly in the fear zone. And here's what that means to us. When the market is fearful, most people hesitate. But in our system, fear is where opportunity begins. Historically, some of the best setups happen when retail investors are nervous. And that's when smart money starts buying. Now add to that MicroStrategy's announcement that they now hold over 500,000 Bitcoin. And it's clear why this stock is moving. But the real question is the technical picture confirming the sentiment? Let's break it down. First, we have the MA shift histogram on both the 4-hour and daily chart. We're seeing green bars start to build again, after fading during last week's pullback. That's a clear sign that momentum is flipping back to the upside. In the Trade the Fear system, green histogram bars often signal that institutional buyers are re-entering quietly before the crowd catches on. Now let's move on to the lowest channel, our smooth support and resistance tool that cuts out the noise. Today's candle broke above the lowest midline, and more importantly, it closed above it. That midline acts as a trend threshold. Breaking and holding above it means strength is returning. We're also seeing two higher lows form, which is a classic early markup signal. If price holds above this zone into tomorrow, we'll likely see continued upside momentum. Now let's look at RSI across multiple timeframes. On the 1-hour RSI, we've just crossed above 50, signaling bullish momentum in the short term. On the 4-hour RSI, we're sitting around 56, right in the continuation zone. And on the daily RSI, we've just flipped above 52, a fresh signal that strength is building on higher timeframes as well. In other words, all RSI indicators are aligned, and they're telling us that momentum is returning, without being overbought. Now let's bring in volume to confirm what we're seeing. Today's volume came in around 15 million shares. That's slightly below yesterday, but still well above average. It tells us that buyers are still active, but waiting for confirmation. What we want to see next is a volume spike, paired with green histogram momentum, and RSI crossing above 60. That would confirm that smart money is committing, and that we could be entering a continuation breakout. Now let's tie it all together using the Wyckoff method, which helps us identify the current phase of the market. A few days ago, MSTR dropped down to around $308, just as the Fear and Greed Index hit its recent low. That move was likely a spring, a final shakeout to clear weak hands. Since then, we've bounced, reclaimed the midline, seen momentum flip green, and RSI begin climbing. That puts us in what we call the early markup phase. This is where smart money quietly builds positions, just before the public catches on. So, what could happen next? Let's walk through two scenarios. Scenario 1, and the most likely is bullish continuation. If MSTR holds above the lowest midline and RSI pushes above 60, we could see a move toward the next resistance at 360 and possibly up to 379. The key is volume. Watch for a volume spike to confirm that move. If you're looking for an entry, target the 330 to 335 zone on a pullback. As long as RSI remains above 50 and green histogram bars continue to build, that's a high probability setup. Scenario 2, a failed breakout. If MSTR breaks down below 330 and RSI drops under 50, we could see a retest of the 308 support level. In that case, stay patient. Wait for the Fear Index to drop below 25 or look for a panic wick back into support. Then wait for a volume spike and a spring-style reversal before re-entering. Now let's wrap it all up. We're not seeing euphoria, we're seeing early accumulation. The market is still fearful, and that's when opportunity hides in plain sight. MSTR is showing early strength across all key indicators of price, RSI volume, and smart money signals. and that's what gives us the edge. So don't trade emotion, trade the fear. Don't follow the crowd, follow the data. If this breakdown helped you, tap that like button and subscribe to the channel and join the community. And comment below what stock or crypto you want us to analyze next. Because together, we'll keep learning, keep winning, and keep trading the fear as a team. See you in the next one.